Oh god, how do I stop this thing? Oh my god! Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
And we're back for more Let's Play Back to the Future. Episode 1 at a time. And we're on the second episode of episode 1.
Yes.
Because this is an episodic series. Of an episodic series. Exception.
No, you're using the word wrong again. You're using the word wrong.
Ooh, a barbershop.
Hmm.
Can we get some hairspray, perhaps?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
Obviously not. They're not hiring. Okay.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Wow.
Wow, people from the 30s were jerks.
People
I guess
from
this is where the
30s in
speakeasy burned
California.
down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Law offices.
Gale,
Bank
Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Bank of Italy?
Yep. That was the original Bank of America. It did not change to Bank of Italy until after World War I, so it's not too many more years before that'll change.
Well, World War I has already happened.
I know, but it's not too many more years until the official change happens.
Ah.
'Cause this is 1931, and by the end of World War II, they were Bank of America.
Yep.
Resolve for charity.
McFly! Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
No, of course not,
Ow.
kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Aw,
Now scram!
you got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Not much to do here this early.
Where is the jail in 1931 anyway? I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
And yeah, soup kitchens were a reality, even in California back then.
When? Oh yeah, by that time the Great Depression had already happened.
Yep.
Because that happened in 29 and this is 31.
A nation still in recovery.
Yep.
Established 1891.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
All of these are horrible choices.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Gee, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Smarty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Oh,
Won't
God.
talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Oh, dear.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I'm loving this game more and more already.
Mm-hmm. And back to the soup kitchen.
That was quick.
Fortunately, now that we've gotten the cutscene out of the way, we only have one thing to do here.
Yep.
Doot, 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 doot. By the way, if you want to run in this game, just hold shift.
Ah, standard.
For we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Heavy.
Huh.
I really didn't understand any of that.
Neither did I.
Brown results?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Doot, 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 doot.
Just mind my own business, messing with the flow of time.
Yep. Although, you know, according to Doc's story in the movies, his name should still be Emmett Von Braun, because they didn't change their last name until World War II.
Yeah. Wow.
That,
You know the movie better than I do.
that was a mistake Telltale Games made.
And there's the GOG.
Mm-hmm.
Young Doc's in the courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
And actually, that was from the third movie, where he went back to the Old West.
Yep.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Now you just have to follow him, don't you?
Or do we take H as standard?
Yeah, that's not all of it.
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh,
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah, go for it.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
Oh, dear.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Oh, that was
amazing.
painful.
Ow.
That was painful.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Okay. Takes me a few minutes to figure this out, but what you need to do now is go talk to Emmett Brown, the Elder.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands.
No. Not possible. No. Or do we take
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
Then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. No. Not possible. No.
So, let's go talk to Doc.
Yeah, let's go talk to the Emmett Brown that Marty knows.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we're going to be seeing a lot of young Doc throughout this series.
I'm not surprised.
Man, young Doc mumbles even more than old Doc. Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
The expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
So now...
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Now we gotta go get a recording of what he's muttering about.
With the tape recorder you picked up in the car.
Exactly.
That was kind of easy to solve.
Well, believe me, there's lots of steps to solving this little conundrum.
Less than fictitious. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Yeah,
That was awkward.
it was.
No, not possible. No.
And now you just gotta return to the other Emmett Brown again.
Yep.
Doing that a lot.
Well, yeah.
That is a point-and-click adventure game. And a bit off topic and thinking of a different movie, Seeker of Truth. If you want truth, go to... Oh, crap, I forgot what it was.
I Am Groot?
No, I'll remember it in a few moments.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Oh, dear.
So
Oh, yeah,
that means that Emmett Brown is a part-time physicist.
And, oh yes, I remember the line now. If you want truth, go to philosophy. If you want fact, archaeology.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's the first thing that I thought of as soon as Emmett Brown said a seeker of truth. So, he wants to be a philosopher?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
And
Maybe
there.
H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Oh,
Hey,
this
I
is
just saw him at the
interesting.
soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
So, being Marty McFly, we're just going to go over and talk to him.
Yep. Because Marty McFly.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Guess I'm here to shine your shoes.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
No.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Okay.
Last
Isn't that
one.
Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Let's have some peanuts.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
And time for the famous McFly line.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that? Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Whoa!
Emmett!
That was a good stealth pass.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Aw,
Ow! Fix me up!
Oh, horse manure. A Tannen tradition.
Yes.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
That's going straight in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
You have acquired hat.
It's also the only way to acquire Arthur.
Grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Hey, he does actually. That's a
Yeah.
pretty looking hat. Today's special, yesterday's soup.
Yep.
Hat.
Do.
Are you doing clicky or wasad?
Wazdi.
Wazd.
And click.
Oh, yes.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
Oh, puppy.
Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Wow, that's weird.
Deja vu.
That feeling you get when you're onto something
Yeah?
that won't happen for
Who
another
is
50
it?
years.
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Okay. This is another test you have to fail at before you can solve.
Ah.
In fact, that's how all the puzzles work.
You have to... Well, that's kind of how science
I don't need to
works,
push
in
it
a sense.
again. Arthur's already there.
True. Okay, talk to Arthur.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute? Do I know you?
Excuse the first one.
Could.
Got something for you.
It's a
A subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
He doesn't even have his vest buttoned up correctly.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Aw. Okay. Now we just need to... Have you figured out what we need to do?
Nope.
Well, he won't come down until he hears Kid Tannen tell him he can come down. Oh look! It's Kid Tannen. Let us ready the item.
Oh, that's clever.
Okay. Click. Marty.
Click.
Marty, where are you going? Marty?
Marty, what are you doing, Marty? Marty!
Marty! Oh, okay. I get it. Hey, it's a flop house. What's up, kid?
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship.
They say what?
What?
Get 'em, matches.
Oh! And wow.
Come down
Whoops,
from
wrong
there, you
item.
son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order!
Wrong item. Time to fix that.
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music! You can't... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Einstein!
And how do we get Einstein over?
You're only making it worse for yourself. The
I don't
longer
think they're
you
in a
stay up
talkative
there,
mood
the
right
longer
now.
I'm gonna take evacuating your guts.
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right
What
now.
I said. So if you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell.
Einstein, help!
Lay off. Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot.
Even his own mooks don't like him.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you're a two-bit gangsta in California.
With the brain half the size of a half peanut.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Emmett appeared out of nowhere.
So did the dog. And...
Joey Buzzer.
Yep.
What now? I hope Arthur's still where I left him.
I don't think he went very far.
Nope.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now.
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
And now the sad part.
Yeah.
Arthur McFly? Yeah? Got something for you. Thanks. A subpoena!
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that was good. That was good advice, but still.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
With that being said, this is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
And we'll see you next time for episode 3 of episode 1 of Back to the Future, the game by Telltale Games.
Episode of episode within an episode of an episode.
Yeah.
No, that's not Inception, actually. Inception is the idea of planting an idea in someone's head.
Oh.